Hey, what's up, GT? Quick update on the Biltmore Christmas. You know, if you think that you are going to win, you're going to have to plan ahead and ensure that you get hotels locked in. And I believe hotels around there are running like $300 to $400 a night. You know, it's just a popular time, you know, especially in the fall going in Christmas. So you've got to plan ahead. And if you're issue paying $30K or more, $300, $400 a night isn't a thing. It's not that big of a deal. But I'm just kidding. Me and Dana went ahead and locked in $1 million house in Asheville. For those that qualify, your stay is taken care of. Y'all check it out and go for it. It is tight. It's a tight race. And we're going to enjoy spending time with those who qualified in Asheville, North Carolina. That is December 8th and 9th.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Aaron Guetterman, Senior Vice President with TLG Guetterman Financial Group and TLG-GT. We have a networking event coming up in Wilmington, North Carolina at Fox's Hole in the Wall, November 14th, 6 to 8 p.m. If you're looking to find out what it is that we do, how we do it, and why we do it, why the insurance industry is one of the top industries, if not the top, in the United States, and why commission sales is definitely the top income earning opportunity that you could possibly step into. Come meet us out there. Come meet me. I'll have a slew of professionals that are ready, willing, able to answer any questions that you have, talk to you about what it is that we do. And we love to network with other individuals as well. So come out to Wilmington, North Carolina, November 14th, 6 to 8 p.m. Can't wait to see you there. What's going on, GT? Welcome to TLG-GT Live. I'm SVP Aaron Guetterman, and here we are with another Tuesday meeting to motivate, educate, edify, and team associate. We rocking it, man. Absolutely getting after it these last 6-7 days, and super proud of what you guys and gals are doing. Proud of what you did last month, but it's time to step it up. If you're brand new in this deal, it's all about elevation of lead flow, investment, time clocked in, and productivity is going to yield you to start hitting strides of 10,000, 20,000, 30, 40, 50,000 and up in personal production. We've got another meeting coming up November 14th in Wilmington, North Carolina, 6 to 8 p.m. at Fox's Hole in the Wall, hosted by a New Level Networking and Kim Glass down there in Wilmington. Guys, if you are in or around Wilmington, if you know people in Wilmington, invite them to the event. We're marketing this event all over TikTok, Facebook, other social media platforms. We'll post it up here in the agency thread as well. But, you know, market this event, get people there. Come find me. Come find Kim. I believe Mark Spear will be in attendance as well, along with other producers. And we're just going to have a good time. We've got other events that'll be popping up later on, you know, throughout the country through different leaders that are going to put them out there and be doing leadership events with you. So ensure that you keep a lookout. If you're looking to grow an agency, which I think it'd be crazy if you didn't, if you're looking to grow an agency in this industry, all it is about consistency of communication, guys. Just go out there and talk to people, offer them the deal of what we have as a system, and people will make their mind up if it's for them or not. And I'm telling you, this is the most simple system I've ever seen, you know, when it comes to creating wealth in your family's finances. So utilize all the tools that TLG has, from tier 1 leads to tier 3 leads. all the way up from the builder seminars, the events that we do, the conferences we have, the training events, the virtual events, all of it. Utilize every tool you have in order to grow yourself and grow your business. That's what it's for. 7 days in, 6 days down. Did you give it 100% of your focus and your ability? See, it's we're coming up on the holiday, right? Thanksgiving's coming up on the 23rd. So that Thursday's coming in real hot, coming in real fast. And it's our goal. If you haven't pressed the gas yet, it's time to get ahead of the curve and ensure that you guys are pushing for 10K by the 10th, 20K by the 20th, and so on. Continue to move, but also, we are going to plan that time off. No doubt about it. You got to spend it with your friends and family, but plan your time clock back in. Don't let a one-day event turn into a 7-day affair. That's not what it's for. Do not spend 7 days out of your business. Do not close your doors, because I promise you, you're going to take time off in the beginning for travel. You're going to take some time off after you eat, and then you have to clock your time back in. This is important planning when it comes to being a professional and an entrepreneur. You guys are all business owners. So you got to make sure that your doors don't stay closed long. So ensure that. No excuse will be big enough. There isn't a solution to be found. No excuse will be strong enough that it will take away the pain of regret down the road. See, a settlement is a contract with your goals and yourself, empowering you to believe so strongly that you're just not good enough to achieve them. Dang, that was sad. There's so many agents that get into this deal and maybe distraction controls them, maybe emotions control them, and they start making settlements and deals with themselves of complacency. See, procrastination, though, is actually a negative momentum. It's designed by your mind to keep you comfortable and keep you inside the comfort zone of zero growth. Be stronger than what you have currently created in your life. You can make your life whatever you want. Learn to say no to destructive people or destructive vices. Learn to discipline yourself. The more you discipline yourself, the less you are disciplined by others. Whether it be, that you're an entrepreneur or you have a 9-to-5 job or, whatever job hours that you work. If you don't discipline yourself to show up, you're going to be disciplined by your manager. Learn to stay self-motivated. Learn to not settle. Compete always with the version of you of yesterday. Always look to grow just 1% better every single day and be better than you were yesterday. Just like we have a saying when it comes to our clients, always leave your clients in a better position than you found them. The saying goes for your personal growth and your ability to persevere in business. Always leave yourself in a better position than you found yourself. Always be better the next day than you were yesterday. Push through. I'm talking to you newbies out there. Push through the initial learning curve of dials and appointments. Don't let 500 plus dials a week keep you from getting you what you deserve. Don't let frustration stand in your way. Attack your success and gain your momentum every single day, day in and day out. So you cannot get rich with poor choices. Guys, you choose success. Every day you get up and get after it, you choose success. You can elevate, you will attract, and you must control. You must elevate, be fanatical about your success and committed to stay in the game long enough to master the simple discipline of change in order to become a better person, a better entrepreneur, a more productive individual, a person of value. See, your ego and your comfort zones will do everything within its power to keep you doing what's familiar. Be committed to changing your current blueprint. If you guys are reading the book list and you've read Secrets to the Millionaire Mind, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, You'll understand that everybody has a program blueprint. And that's why you can't move past the boundaries without stretching that blueprint. And I'm talking financial blueprint. Be committed to changing your blueprint. Your desire to change must be greater than your bad habits, your doubts, your fears, your worries, your complacency. Force yourself into successful activities on a daily basis. With forced repetition, you will start to develop successful habits. And I'm telling you, in order to be successful in any business, you've got to have a mundane, consistent schedule. You got to wake up on fire and choose it every single day. Builders out there, you agency builders, you will attract highly productive self-starters. Feel worthy that you deserve and are capable of connecting with people of influence and affluence. Our own worst enemy sometimes is ourselves. Do not talk yourself out of the very situation you seek to attract because of your low self-esteem. You are good enough. You deserve the best. So say it often, say it loud, say it proud. Convince yourself daily. Write it down. You are one of the best. I am a master builder. I am a top agency. I am a power producer. I am a top leader in TLG. I attract top talent. See, some of you that are plugging into this call, man, you were attracted through that positivity, through those affirmations, and you've come to the right place. And we've been pour everything we got into you, but you've got to feel the pull and accept your position of success within this company, guys and gals. You can control. To step into your power and stay in your power, let go of your current situations that keep you avoiding your greatness. Embrace your story of failure and use it as a catalyst for your greatest potential. All of us have a story, but before we are able to have the testimony, we got to be tested, right? And I'm not saying every successful person has to go through rock bottom to hit it, but there sure heck are a lot of stories out there. So if you have ever gone through rock bottom or in rock bottom, to understand, like, in order to have a testimony, you have to be tested, and it creates strength and grit, and it creates someone that's going to be an overcomer. That's what it takes to be successful. Use that story as a catalyst for your greatest potential. Use those things in your life as reasons, not excuses. Don't be a victim. Nothing good ever happens to victims. Be a victor. Living in anxiety, doubt, and guilt will allow you to avoid the responsibility of being successful. Face your current additions and procrastinations head on. Chronic avoidance keeps you addicted to disappointment to fulfill your story that you are not good enough. Everyone has a happy ending in their story. You just have to be willing to keep turning the pages of yours. See, again, forced repetition will yield the successful habits. We're all held by our vices at times. Let success, abundance, and freedom be your next vice. Guys, we all have decisions to make on a daily basis to push forward. And I understand that business in general can be extremely frustrating, but don't stay there long. Set the timer. I understand that we're humans and we're going to have those emotions. So whether you're dialing and learning and growing, or you've got your momentum, do not stop. Press the gas harder and keep your momentum moving forward, and y'all get after it. But man, I'm excited for the company's going. I'm excited about the new UWAs, all you new people. We understand that the new blood is the lifeblood of the organization. And I'm looking for you newbies to step up in a big way. I'm looking for someone that wants to crack through 5K bronze, 10K silver, 20K gold, 30K platinum, 40K diamond, 50K EDC, and on up and up and up. Whether you want it or not, you have a place here. But we're looking for power players. Is that you? Are you going to eliminate distraction? Are you going to decide that success is your only option no matter what? Are you going to put in massive activity and pass up some of these players who are just sitting around watching and trying to make a decision. See, once you have all the facts, which are tier 1 works, tier 2 works, tier 3 works, investment of $2,000 a month equals 20K AP. Once you have all the facts and you maintain your control of attitude and activity, the sky's the limit. And once you have that education and knowledge, it's time to apply it. So y'all get after it. Calling out all the UWAs, and these are not any particular order, but last week's UWAs, and then we're going to move into last month's top 5. Y'all stick around, take some notes. Last week's UWAs: Brandon B, Chris B, Claudia M, Danielle Danielle L, Diane C, Gifty D, Holly H, Jared L, Jason G, Kim G, Christina W, Lake B, Mark S, Mitch M, Paul S, Stephanie G, Van B, Wendell T, Zach R, Kim, we have 2 Kims, Latif Duncan, Nelson Alvarez, Pam B, Terrell Capers, and Trey B. Absolutely killing it. Proud of you guys. All those who are crushing it week in and week out. Y'all continue to crush it week in and week out. And if your name wasn't called because you didn't write anything last week, it's time to step up, baby. Like I said, we are 6 days down, 7 days in. If you haven't written an application yet, it's time to press the gas. Put in 150 a day. Break it up if you got to. Look for 3 to 4 sets, and y'all go after 1 to 2 apps a day minimum. Y'all go after it. Stick around for the top 5.
Hi, my name is Gifty Davis, direct to Aaron Guetterman. I'm from Virginia. Coming to you to just share a little bit about, what happened and how I got to 20,000 AP. 20,167 if I will be specific, with 6 apps. So it's just something that shifted for me last month, October, was Art saying we can all make it to 30,000. 30,000 basically should be our base. And I was on that meeting. I had just broken 10,000, and I was given the opportunity to say a few words, among other pin breakers. And basically, I guess I was still thinking about, okay, the next step is to just move slowly. And I guess it came through. But I'd said, let me stop everybody right here. And I just want to say something. And he said, stop trying to figure out how you're going to do it. Ride on my faith, my belief. So basically he was saying, don't try to figure out how you do it. Of course, put the numbers down and everything on how you're going to break it down and get to that goal. But the mind shift for me was, Art says I can do it, so I can do it. And I'm going to work towards that. So I think a lot of times when we see the number, it feels like, oh, just a few people can do it. I might never get there. And I think we're all capable of doing. The fact that one person broke it means we can all do that. So let's work towards that. So what I'll say is, one of my biggest skills, what I focus on a lot is, once I sow a seed, I continue to go with it. So I may meet a family and might not make a sale, but that's not the end of it for me. I make sure that I stay in touch. I make sure that I bring value in other ways. I pick up on what they're saying and try to follow up on those things. And then I'm still in the picture and I'm able to state it. So this month I'm going for 30,000. If I go beyond 30,000, that'll be wonderful. But I'm going for 30,000. I'm making sure that I get my dials in, I get my leads in, and just keep talking to my warm market as well. It's been a great asset for me. So I'm going to keep going that way. And I believe you can do it too. So let's all get it this month. Thank you.
Hey, this is Claudia McDonald, direct to Paul, direct to Mark, direct to Aaron. And I'm currently out of North Carolina. This month of October, I was sitting at 20,575, so a pretty good month. I feel like I'm getting back into a form of flow with work and everything, so that has been good. This month, I've had to focus a lot on slowing down in my appointment setting, and even my actual meetings, making sure that I have time to parse through prescription information and medical history and really sit down and get through that one by one with the client. I had one client in specific that had a lot of prescription history, a lot of intricate medical details. And so by slowing down a bit and asking a few more questions, maybe some more than necessary, I was able to make sure that the first choice was the best choice when we went with her policy. So I think slowing down, sometimes we get in this rush and, sometimes we'll forget a little bit of information and then we're just kind of winging it. And so I've learned that this week, essentially slowing down can help me quite a bit. So it's definitely something that is easy to do. I've also learned a little bit of slowing down speaking as well. Not to the point where you're talking too slow, but slowing down speaking increases my confidence a little bit more on those phone calls and setting appointments and during the meetings as well, and creates a sense of calm during that meeting. So that's kind of what I focused on. The 20,000 mark is not that easy to, it is that easy to hit. Like I've said over and over, the number one reason I hit it is because of my white cheating my schedule, and making sure that I'm staying on top of that and that I'm staying within that range of discipline that I deem balanced in my life. So you guys have got this. Stay on top of your schedules, stay on top of your lead flow, and you'll be sitting here next month doing the same thing. Okay, have fun, GT.
Hey guys, this is Lake Savage Bello Vance, all the way up here in Maine, direct to Nelson Alvarez, direct to Aaron Guetterman, direct to Art. Came in at number 3 for the month last month with 24,500 AP on 17 applications. The main thing that I did that got me to where I needed to this month was paying attention to my older leads that I have that said no or I'm not interested. Sometimes new agents, and we went over this with the Alvarez agency, but sometimes those leads where you've already feel like you burned through them, they said I'm not interested or I'm all set or you couldn't handle that objection. Sometimes we just put them in a pile and never pick them up again, but that's wrong. I set multiple appointments by calling those people back. And sometimes that persistency makes that person curious, or maybe you caught that person on a bad day. So do not neglect those leads that you had to handle an objection and failed. Just call them back. Take a little bit of time. Sometimes I'll give those leads like maybe a week or so. Sometimes I'll give them a month or so, but I'm always going to go back to those and give it another shot. The more chances I try, the more I'm going to get. And that's exactly what happened this month. I was able to get all my leads, get them all the brand new ones first, then go through the aged ones, and then again. And that will make you a successful dialer. That'll make you an efficient dialer, and you'll be able to hit your goal. So we're starting the new month in November. Think of your goal. Think of what you want. You can get so much out of TLG. If you just plan your goal and talk to your upline, you can make the income that you're looking to make, and it's no joke. So guys, go get it. Get to work. In GT, we work, and have a good one.
Everybody, it's Kim Glass, Wilmington, North Carolina, direct to Ralph Fiore, direct to Aaron Guetterman, and direct to Art Leeser. I finished up number 3 in TLG and number 2 in TLG-GT for October. I submitted $30,000, $30,394 in annual premium, and that was 19 applications. Had a lot of pivots. Even my own application, I got declined for CVS Aetna. I had written myself a Great Western some time ago, so I could go ahead and get that time clock going. I had melanoma, so that was what I could get at the time. And once, I'm past my 2-year mark, I cancer-free, Amy, but I submitted mine to CVS Aetna and got declined. I'm like, what in the world? But it wasn't because of that. It was because I have an unoperated heart defect, mitral valve prolapse. But Transamerica took me, so part of what didn't get issue paid last month was actually one of my own applications. But I want to tell you guys a little secret. If you just follow the 8 steps, you're going to be successful. TLG has a proven system. We don't have to figure anything out. It's just up to you to actually put in the activity. Get excited about this job. This is the most fulfilling, rewarding job, other than when I was a paramedic. That was pretty rewarding, but it was so hard on your body. This is the most rewarding, fulfilling, not hard on your body job, and it's lucrative. I mean, I get up to serve and protect people every day. This is awesome. I'm excited. For those of you that got your license, you're not really using it. Why? I don't get it. But hey, listen, I do listen to my upline. I do communicate with my upline. I get up every day. Just a day in the life of Kim is waking up, making my bed, brushing my teeth, getting my mind right, reading. Affirmations are huge for me as well. I love to just set my mind on something positive first thing. And I surround myself with positive things around my house. I've got all kinds of little things around that I see, and it just, it reminds me, be positive. Keep your mind right, girl. But I'm reading my little notes so I can help maybe a few of you guys with some tips. But I spent more time clocked in than clocked out, eliminated distractions. I spent a little over $3,000 on leads. Isn't that funny how that works out? A little over $3,000, and I wrote $30,394 in business. So anyway, it's true what they say. It's a formula and it works. But sleep, getting adequate sleep is huge for me too, because if I don't, my mind just doesn't work right, because I have ADD real bad. I set alarms to help me move on to tasks, to remind me if I've got something to do. I white sheet, I schedule, and I'm staying more organized. I take a lot of tips from Mark Spear. He is the king of the Excel spreadsheet, and I've learned so much from him on how to be more organized. And from Aaron, just be consistent and put in the activity. Control your activity and your attitude. Those are the 2 big things. Keep the leads coming in, and spend more time clocked in than clocked out. There you go. But I have clear set goals too. For you guys that don't write down your goals, again, why? I have daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, annual goals, a 5-year plan. And I'm not stopping at just 30,000 platinum. Honey, my next goal is to break another pin and hit, diamond, 40,000, and get myself to Biltmore. So, hey, listen, you guys, if you guys just put in this activity and keep your mind right, and just follow the steps, you're gonna get so far. So I can't wait to see some of y'all in Biltmore, and I'm going to get back to work because I got things to do. Have a good day.
What's up, GT? Mark Spear, Director Aaron Guetterman, Director Art Leaser, coming at you from Youngsville, North Carolina. Last month, October, finished up in the #1 position for the entire company. $45,667 annual premium. I set a goal in the beginning of the month to hit 30,000. My main focus for the month was going to be hitting my personal production on a normal schedule of 30,000 every month, but also agency building. And it just so happened that I invested $4,500, so I wrote 45,000, and that's the math behind everything that they teach you, which is for every $100 you spend, you should write 1,000. So $4,500 spent, $45,000 written. But that's not the main goal that I wanted to talk about. The main goal I wanted to talk about was something new in the leadership team that we were doing. And it's a report that Aaron had us putting up to talk to 25 new people, whether it be through warm market downline, advertising, 3-foot rule, just going out and talking about the opportunity to people and spreading the word, because I can be excited about this. For me, I love what we do, but why am I going to be selfish and not share it, but also grow my business? So Aaron challenged us in the beginning of the month to do this, and I achieved that goal.
So writing 45,000 was, it was amazing for me. It's going to pay my bills, but really the growth of my business was more exciting because I put in 4 new agents in contracting. I have 6 new agents in licensing, but I did have those 25 conversations. So that's my message to you guys. We can do, personal production. That's great. Get to that level by, following the system, communicating with your upline, but most importantly, investing into your business with lead purchases. If you're spending $300, you're going to write $3,000 for the month. So it's really, where do you want to be at? Skill up to that level, and then invest in the business to reach the level that you want to reach. But to earn that override income, that passive income, to be able to grow your business and create that generational wealth for your family, that's where I'm gunning for. I hope to see you all at the top. Get some new names up there, and we got this last month for the contest for the Biltmore. I know I'll be going. Let's see who else. Who else is close race right now. Let's see who else is going to join us. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.